Atiku off to Europe on business. PDP says amid speculation, ex-Vice President slumped and flown to France for medical treatment. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has reacted to speculations regarding the whereabouts of the party's presidential campaign, Atiku Abubakar. The party on Tuesday said Atiku had traveled to Europe on business. A statement issued by Paul Ibe, media advisor to Atiku, on Tuesday night said the former vice president traveled last night on a scheduled trip to meet with the technical partners of one of his business entities that was impacted by the COVID-19 global lockdown and the consequent economic downturn. The meeting will also focus on conclusive discussions for a planned expansion of its production facility, the statement added. There have been speculations from some quarters, including from members of the opposition, that Atiku had traveled to France for a medical treatment. For instance, the director of new media of the All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council, Femi Fani-Kayode FFK, earlier in a series of tweets, said Atiku slumped in Abuja for arriving from Kaduna, where he held his campaign on Monday. He added that as a result, the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate had been taken to Paris, France, for proper medical attention. After his outing in Kaduna yesterday, Atiku fell ill. He complained of dizzy spells and severe pains in his head all over his body throughout the flight to Abuja. After landing at Abuja airport, he collapsed. He was flown to Paris for medical attention immediately. God be with him. For the purposes of damage control, they took pictures of him with others the following morning from Paris. Please do not be fooled. There is something very wrong with the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate in terms of health, and they do not want the Nigerian public to know. Pray for him, he tweeted. But when Sahara reporters called the spokesperson for the People's Democratic Party, Debo Ologunagba, to seek his reaction and clarification on the claim, he denied it but did not state Atiku's whereabouts. He said, I do not have any comment on that. Fani-Kayode, is he a doctor? Was it there? Why can't we just focus on what is more important? Does not make any sense at all. Fani-Kayode says somebody is collapsing. That is not correct. You know that is a lie now. This is a man who went on a campaign yesterday and has schedules. On the 27th, he will be in the UK for the Commonwealth. I have told you Atiku's UK trip is scheduled for next week. Of course, it's what Fani-Kayode said is a lie. It is a complete lie. But when he asked if Atiku was still in Nigeria at the time, he said, don't quote what I didn't say. I didn't tell you he is in Nigeria. I said that statement, Femi Kayode's claim, is a lie. It is an irresponsible statement. Atiku had a very successful campaign in Kaduna. Okay, right now, sincerely, we're not going to focus on what is not important or relevant. And by that I mean focus on candidates that will not come out clean with their medical records and will not, are not performing well. And have not even given us the do's and don'ts, as in, see what I go do when I be president, see how I go about them. They have not really been able to convince us enough. We are not going to see those candidates as relevant. Kajuko, no problem. Business, indeed. Did he not collapse after Kaduna campaigning and was hurriedly flown to Paris for urgent treatment? So, Atiku is on this table. I thought it's only Tinubu that is sick. My dear, these people are aged. It is very normal when you are aged. Your immune system is no longer as active as when you are young. This thing is just, it is not so easy be. It's not an insult. That is how it is. Your immune system is no longer that strong. So, if cold is there around the environment, you catch it. If malaria is there around the environment, you catch it. That is why those people always, it's better they eat healthy and healthy. Okay? Why not? The man is already old enough for the campaign. He has been going on. Exactly now. Exactly. Put a big plan to make all banks in Nigeria shareholders of the Bank of Agriculture will cause an agricultural revolution in this country. If this happens, within 2 years, famine will be the new oil in Nigeria. His ideas are always mind-boggling. We must not miss him. Okay, we're talking about Atiku and PDP now. The global shape of this country, they shame me. Tinubu claims he built yogurt, but each time he's sick, he'll be flown abroad for medical treatment. And same thing goes to all politicians. He should have been taken to the world-class hospital he built in Adamawa. Okay, this is what happens when you wish somebody bad things. The bad thing will always come back to you. This is the lesson to OB supporters. I don't understand. I don't understand. It is not a matter of wishing anybody. See, nobody's wishing anybody bad thing. It is very normal. Yes, people ask me if I'm a doctor. I am not a doctor, but I do biology. My biology classes, I took it very, very seriously. If you are aged, if you don't the old, you no go to perform as you perform. You are not going to be active. You see a young person here, a 24 years old gymnast. What do they call them? And let's say a 60-year-old gymnast. They don't know if you function the same way, no matter how you do it. Even if the 60-year-old has been a world class, this thing he has back to back, he don't collect award for now be the best of the best. 24 years old gymnast go beat yes, now you don't age. This one is not a matter of insult or not. What is wrong with you having medicals done? Exactly. Now you make see. Person will nowhere. Person will well. If it doesn't confirm that he's not feeling to run the problem, health is key. But then no go agree, my sister. Only okay. I hope Reno Mokri and Dino is aware of this slump. Wahala be like Atiku presidential ambition. Okay. Both Atiku and Tinubu are not healthy. They want to use the sweat of young generation to take care of their own lives, like Buhari did while the young ones suffered. Heartless indeed. Election never start to sickness don't come to each aspirant. Not be only slump, not tumble. Why not they like this? Okay. Prof. Farouk Berugi wrote, Obi is a social media creation and ethnic and religious tolerant. His record isn't different from Buhari's, according to media reports I've read. He called Ngige Yoruba man in 2013, implying that he's undesirable to be Yoruba. In 2013, when Idemli women protested after being this, okay, this is not even what we are talking about, self-gone. My oldness, if you know you are not well, that's my problem here. There is nothing wrong to be old. They say the old age is a gift. Not everybody the age. If you know say you no feel fine, why you go dey come dey disturb yourself, brother? Why you no go just dey? That is why people are actually insulting them. Now, them being ill is not the problem, but them being ill and wanting to contest so that they can be the head or leader of over 200 million plus. Now that is a problem. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to